with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
It's hour number 4, ladies and gentlemen. We are live the 6th day, this Thursday, 2011. Piers Corbin, meteorologist, astrophysicist, joining us on what's happening with the weather. Finishing up with Alan Watt of CutThroughTheMatrix.com. Again, I'm Alex Jones of Infowars.com. Alan, again, I study the globalist, and they've got these overall managed systems, but they want managed systems that are totally surveilled, because if it isn't inside that surveilled system, they can't control all the outcomes. And I do see them making a lot of mistakes, but because they do have the finance, the capital on their side, they've got a lot of momentum. But I'm getting really positive, and a lot of the political minds that I admire really agree that the globalists are not invincible and are not all powerful, and that things are not going perfectly for them. But I know that your view varies a bit on that. Give us your view.
Well, you see, they're quite right. I read an article recently where some of the top politicians said that everything that they do, and for everything that they put forward, and plans and rules and laws, the public must accept them and acquiesce. They need our approval, our tacit approval, and silence, it really connotes your approval. And without that, they can't do anything, to be honest with you. If enough people simply said, and they could, but the problem is getting them to do it. No, we're not going along with this. We're not going along with this or that or whatever. We're boycotting all your airports, yada, yada, yada. That could so easily be done, but you cannot get the public to come together in this day and age. They're so divided. That's your problem. It could be done. But for every totalitarian measure that comes out, you can simply say no. That's it. It will take martyrs. There's never been a change in history to get out of under the boots of tyranny that did not take martyrs going to prison for saying no. I'm not going along with that. You're not going to do this in some nice hygienic way. Believe you me, it's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen by pleading with them either, because these guys have got too much to look forward to. They've been in the planning for hundreds of years. They don't plan to change it and turn around and be nice to us. These are monsters at the top who literally see, like H.G. Wells, he knew darn well about the killing of millions in Russia and the Ukraine with the Soviets, and he thought it was a good thing. He saw the same thing coming across the Western world towards the end of the millennium into the new. He says, well, they'd have to kill off millions and millions of young people as well, because they're all fertile, basically, and that would simply have to be done, very matter-of-factly. These guys are monsters, and but at the same time, for every law, and the minor laws, too, that they put out to tax you, and carbon taxes and all the rest of it, you must say, okay, and when you sign that tax form, you're acquiescing to them. And that's pretty well all you have left at the moment, is to change yourself and say, no, okay, I'll suffer and take the consequences. And with enough people locked up as martyrs, that's how Ireland helped to free itself too, with all the thousands of people getting slammed in these prisons during the Troubles. And
notice, though, Alan, that how they tried to pass the EU the first time, then they passed it the second time. Ireland was this panacea of great, wealth, and then overnight, oh, you're bankrupt now. Foreign bankers are taking you over. And the head of their central bank admitted it. He said, foreigners now rule us. I think that's good. I mean, so in your face.
Well, the Russian mafia moved in on block. A whole lot of them do a lot to LA, and the rest ran off to places in Europe. But Ireland was a big place because they were getting lots of grants from the EU, and of course the mafia was in there like a shot. And when the Russian mafia accumulated all the dirty deeds and fake bonds and all the rest of it, they ran off with the loot and helped bankrupt the country. That was all set up in advance because the Russian mafia works with the globalists, you see.
Absolutely. Well, Alan, we're out of time. I appreciate you joining us. Look forward to speaking to you again with the great work you're doing on an upcoming eugenics film we've got with incredible interviews with you. Great having you. Continue your great research.
Well, thanks for having me on, Alex.
Great having Alan Watt of CutThroughTheMatrix.com. And again, we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, getting into what's happening with the weather. And we love interviewing people that have actually been accurate in their predictions. We'll be right back after this quick break. PrisonPlanet.tv.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 5 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $209, and the Berkey Guy will include 3 sport Berkey water bottles and ship everything to you free of charge. That's right, 3 sport Berkey water bottles and free shipping. An $87 value, yours free. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The New World Order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
If you owe money to the IRS, you can't make the problem go away by yourself. But with the help of Dan Pilla, you can get your problem solved once and for all.
Hi, I'm Dan Pilla. For 30 years, I've helped thousands of people solve their tax debt problem, and I can help you solve yours too. We take a very simple but proven 3-step approach to solving your problem. First, we stabilize IRS collection actions so you don't have to worry about the IRS seizing your bank account or paycheck. Next, we build a comprehensive plan to get your tax debt reduced to the fullest extent possible, sometimes even completely eliminated. And finally, we work with you every step of the way to get your problem solved once and for all. Call us for a free consultation. Call 1-800-346-6829. We'll work together to get your problem solved, guaranteed.
Dan Pilla has been protecting taxpayers from the IRS for 3 decades, and he can help you too. Call us today at 800-346-6829. That's 800-34-NO-TAX.
From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Are we a nation of truth lovers or truth rejectors? We've got Chuck Baldwin's latest column up at Infowars.com. And by the way, tomorrow we've got the big exclusive video interview with Chuck Baldwin on the globalist, where he's going in the future. Just so much. That's going up on PrisonPlanet.tv. So is the Russell Means, Native American leader. Incredible video from Wounded Knee. That's going up Monday. A lot of exclusive videos at PrisonPlanet.tv. And don't forget, we're going to run this special for another week or two. We do it every Christmas and then into the new year a little bit. 5 months free right now at PrisonPlanet.tv. The video streaming of the live radio show, the archives, all my films in super high quality. And it is your purchase and support of PrisonPlanet.tv and the memberships that make so much of what we do here possible. Now, Coming up in the next segment with him, I'm going to play a short clip from Fox, and I've got other British news saying, the same thing. We had this guy on a year ago, and the mainstream meteorologists and media were predicting basically hardly any winter, the end of snow, and he went in on our show, and he's a meteorologist and astrophysicist, and I've looked at his record. I mean, he's paid by different farmer almanacs, you name it, to really give farmers the real research. What the old-timers knew, they didn't understand it. They just knew the moon had a big effect on the weather as basically a lensing or amplifying effect with the solar winds that sends in so many particles into the atmosphere. Then there's the other big contributor, which is the magnetic field of the Earth, but it's also affected by the solar winds. Mainline meteorologists supposedly ignore all this and use these ridiculous computer models that the science has found is about as accurate as a Ouija board or a Wheel of Fortune. But Piers Corbyn, year after year after year, and it's all chronicled at weatheraction.com, is accurate, a lot more accurate than the mainstream. And he predicted the coldest winter in a long time, massive snowfall, when it would hit, what would happen. And ladies and gentlemen, he did this almost a year out. I mean, this is incredible. And he does it over and over again, following the old-timer systems, which they didn't know why it was. They just knew the moon had to do with it. And he joins us, Piers Corbyn, to talk about what's happening now and what he sees happening coming up throughout the summer and next year, or is that too early to tell? Piers Corbyn, congratulations again on stunning accuracy.
Thanks very much. It's great to be here.
Well, you got the floor. We've only got you for 20 minutes. Tell us what's currently happening, how you predicted it, how it works, and what's coming up next.
Well, last May, we said at a conference, an energy conference, that December in Britain would be cold and snowy. We didn't give any